Due to wibbly wobbly hangoutness, we return to the fight in progress. Um, right, the Knights Errant have just burst in the back door alongside their Nagaraja ally. The Nagaraja is has attempted to dominate Eric Salvador to kill Estevan. That's failed. However, the leader of the night, or the one who's speaking anyway, striking quite a fine figure, is the Ductus of the pack, and yes, I wish to have parley with your leader and speak terms. Yeah, it's Salvador. Yeah, it's we'll go to Salvador's turn. It doesn't mean you necessarily have to stop because he's just after saying that. What is Salvador doing? Well, he was doing stuff anyways.
I believe my previous stated action was just to stab up everyone trying to kill me.
Yeah, if you want to continue, that's fine. Two of the people you're attacking are frenzying. To be fair.
Okay, so I guess I'll drop the attempt to drop the frenzying guys, and I'll disarm the person that isn't frenzying.
Okay. Let's see.
Because I'm semi-honourable. You can't be honourable with the frenzying guys. They're frenzy, but you can't disarm the non-frenzying guys.
The blood runs true. The blood runs true. So, first frenzying guy on you. Roll for attacking.
One of them was a pot of team special. I don't know what's attacking me. I'm going to throw.
There's a guy with a sword and a knife. Roll to hit.
He can get the 6 dice.
Double check his gear.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 successes.
Okay. He's frenzy, so he's not doing defensive.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5.
Ag. Yep, he is ashed.
Okay. The other guy is getting the knife. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 9. That's 2. Yeah, that guy's going down hard.
Okay, that's
good. Ooh, I might make a new record here.
Ooh, he's very badly injured.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now it's still a couple of the record.
Yeah, no, the La Sombra, already very badly injured, just crumples to ash.
Finally, the last one is getting disarmed.
Yep, that's cool.
Which fails.
Okay, it is Leon Harris's turn. So, is Leon gonna speak with this guy?
But I will strike a pose now.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I don't want Istvan potentially, if Istvan's going after this guy to feed, yeah, I'm going to, just because if he needs to feed, and he probably does, I'd rather not have a frenzying Bruja, so I'll still dominate the the Nosferatu. What's the difficulty?
The Nosferatu. You're trying to get him to play. 1 second. So are you responding? You're not responding to this guy just yet.
Not just yet.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you can. He actually has a willpower of 8. He's one of those who are actually quite a good.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if I.
Didn't I make a joke about that before?
Oh, look at that!
Nice.
Whoop. And he's just running.
I definitely have good reason to buy my Intimidate up by next.
Yeah, that's fine. Right, those guys are gone. Dr. Doolittle was punching a guy.
Yeah.
Roll. Give me +2 dice for being on him.
Yep. That's 10 dice at difficulty 8. I managed to hit. Way
That's actually not a bad hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you hit? So how much damage are you doing?
Rolling damage now. 6. 2 lethal to the head.
Yes, soaks, unfortunately for you.
Ah.
Then Chompers is running. That guy's running. It's Isfan's feeding, so Isfan can get 3 blood points back.
Yay!
Rafat was going defensive. What's Nero doing again?
I was gonna dodge and reload the shotgun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you've got a shovel head on you, so you're reloading. The shovel head is actually. Yeah, we haven't agreed to any terms, so your man's not going to rein him in yet.
Well, we haven't had a chance to actually.
Yeah, that's the thing. It hasn't really happened, but he's said it. So, yeah, your man's hitting you.
It's literally as he's saying it, shit is happening.
Yeah, that's the thing. You guys haven't fully had a chance to react yet.
Because technically it's all simultaneous.
Oh,
Ooh,
that
ouch.
is a good hit by that shovel head. So that is 5.
Dodge. All the dodge.
Oh, you dodge him. So yeah, sorry. If I got your dodging, so you dodge him. All you need was 1. Let's see. Right. So how can I put this? Do you guys want to roll initiative, or are we just gonna go? Are you? Can we pause the initiative while talks happen?
Initiative all talks. Talks is always fun.
Talks happen.
If people stop trying to kill us.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm pre-declaring a disarm action against anyone who attempts to attack during this talk.
The guy who's speaking, he's wearing armor class 5 stuff. He has a huge, incredibly. Salvard is actually looking at this blade. It's a great sword. It is really like you as a craftsman. Like, this is a really, really well made blade.
Nice.
And seeing as you guys are willing to talk terms, my name is Ductus Cade of the Knights Errant. And he'll look towards the ashes surrounding the gear of the Priscus. Sorry, guys. I am willing to withdraw Sabbat forces, including my own pack, which is uninjured. At this point, the Nagarajas starting to give out, and he just kind of gives a glance to some of the others.
Both of us give them a glance.
No, he gives a glance to some of his guys, and they literally just pick two of them. One picks her up by either arm and just kind of takes her outside. She's screaming many things at him.
of course.
I will leave your city, and in return, however, I will take all Sabbat here, even those previously, as well as the remains of Sabbat and any of that have died here and their war gear. We will offer no more interference with your city on this day, and we will leave the city tonight. I cannot promise that I will not be ordered back here at some
Now,
Here she goes. Woohoo! Yes. Woo!
so, Leon will actually pick up the knife that he was stabbed with and is like, just sort of look at it and then drop it. It's like, very well. Those terms are acceptable to me. That said, if we do see you in our city again, don't expect as warm a welcome.
I have no issue with killing most of you here. I note that some of you, he'll look at the amount of ash on, particularly Ispan and Salvador, some of you seem to have competent training, but I believe my pack could finish you in your weakened state. However, the losses would be great. And I'm not sure that the camera wouldn't send reinforcements in time. There has been enough life lost here.
Agreed.
He'll stand there kind of watching over the scene. Hopefully you guys will back off and Ispan and stop feeding.
Yep.
That's going to de-average in front of the entire court. When was that?
I give fan off if I have to.
I don't think you have to. Yeah, he'll send in two of his guys. All the rest were kind of watching. You can't hear the Nagaraj anymore. He'll just remove the gear, pack up, leave him take the shovel heads.
He'll as he's about to leave, Leon will say, "I wouldn't trust the Nagaraja if I were you."
And yeah, he'll just go out. Unfortunately, there's too much damage done by the time he got here. It's like, no. So, with that, they start heading out, and he'll just kind of give a nod to Salvador before he leaves.
Not bad.
As if it's like, I'll be talking to you soon, no doubt. And they start to leave. Salvador, if he checks, will be able to get through his contacts. They're exiting the area. They seem to be heading down south again. No doubt they've got some supplies that they're going to remove. So it seems the Sabbat have been repelled on this particular occasion.
What was our total count there?
Oh, okay.
So-
That was,
Because that was a pretty,
yeah,
big
that was a pretty high body count. And then,
I'm going to count guys in torpor.
yeah. And I actually, apparently...
That was 15 dead or in torpor.
What?
The torpor guys are going to get removed as well and stuff.
Yeah.
Even given the guy in the shipping crate.
Kevin, can you do me a favor? Can we resolve those conscience rolls now?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody's going to pretty much have to make a difficulty 7 conscience roll. Because they're a Sabbat and they were attacking, but yeah.
Yay! Yay, I feel horrible! Or wait, did I roll too many dice?
That's way too many dice.
Oh, wow!
I think
I don't
pretty much.
know.
I think everyone was at least responsible for killing a shovelhead, or there was a bit of torture. Your own.
Actually, wait, I did not directly kill a single one.
Yeah, but there was torture going on. You were running the show.
That's true.
All right. If you want me to roll that
It'll give me
one,
difficulty 7 because the only person.
It's let me check my character sheet. What? It's
And if I had actually
it's
added
conscience or self-control.
conscience,
It's conscience. Okay.
Wait a second. That's the entire scene. I haven't been able to kill a single one of those shovelheads. And the other was torture, but I wasn't the one running the show.
I'm still not having dice show on my screen, so I don't know if you guys can see.
oh, that's a -4.
Bagger just about gets away with it. You
Yes.
didn't stop him. Actually, what's your humanity?
6.
If you're one higher, be make a goddamn check for the
For the
infinity,
target?
because they didn't go to they put his head in a vice, but they had the tools out.
That was
if
more
that
to
had gone
threaten.
on, yeah, that was more of a trap. If that had started fucking coming out, yeah, just being in the room was going to be fucking it, even if you particularly low humanity.
Okay, yeah, sure, that works for me.
What is Istvan's conscience? Because he killed a fuck ton of people.
I didn't hear what you said, PJ.
I make it! Oh my god!
I've got it. I'll roll first.
Yes!
The 7. Istvan does not feel bad about it. They deserved it. They all deserved it. And
This has been one terrible, terrible night.
yeah, and so our heroes, well, basically just are there. As the enemy have somehow, after all the horrible shit you've seen the Sabbat do, these shovel heads and things, it might be a bit surreal for your characters that some of them, they made terms and they seem to have stuck to them.
Yep.
There might be more to the Sabbat than you think there is.
I don't really care. I'm gonna go crawl back to my swamp now. Daniel's going back to his swamp. Bye, guys.
Incidentally, I'm gonna roll a post because he talked about them being on honorable accord. I'm gonna roll now my into occult to see if I know anything about that path. And holy shit, I think I do.
Fortunately, I know what honorable accord is, having had a previous Sabisi undercover as a gangrel explain what honorable accord was to me.
Yeah. What the prince knows about honorable accord. Yes, it is not one that is unknown to the Camarilla. How many successes did you get? Like difficulty?
It was difficulty 8 too.
Yeah.
If it was a low difficulty, then
so you got 2. Okay. You know that its roots go back to before the Camarilla, though it wasn't known as that, and it seems to have changed over time. There are members of the Camarilla on honorable accord. It's not one of those that are necessarily banned. It is very much a devotion to the ideals of a group, and most of all, it is they hold their word and their honor in particularly high regard. Now, what a Sabbat regards as honor might not necessarily hold the same you would think of, and there's definitely depending on the circumstances, there's different interpretations. Depends what they hold as their group. Often it's a sect, but sometimes it can be different. It can have a different focus than that.
well, those were the knights errant, and they show that not every single member of the Sabbat are ravening monsters. That's always slightly better and worse.
Well, we'll give it a little bit of credit to them, and let alone we still had to deal with all the other lot.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You're right over there, Dr. Doolittle.
You see Dr. Doolittle go ahead, and he's actually visibly shaking a little bit, but he calms himself down. He actually stands a little bit more resolved after all of this. He's just amazed about this entire scene. It's sublime, it's surreal. He doesn't know what to think. He just realizes that he got out of a big, big fight. And he
I'm
made
calling
through.
a still alive check. Anyone who's still alive, say aye about now. I'm doing a count.
I'm there.
I think we've all just about survived, although Rattle just kind of touches like the clothes are in shreds with like.
Yeah, Rafat, I can see your kidney.
Yes. Well, actually, it's healed up now, but it's just kind of. He
I
healed up
saw
one hell of a
your
wound.
kidney.
He healed up one hell of a wound almost instantaneously, but still, it seemed to take something out of him.
Jeez. I wasn't expecting quite that. Well, you guys have all done good holding your ground. I'm pleased to be working alongside each and every one of you. Not a single one of you made run when you could
Reminds me of the good old days of the siege.
have. Good
Maybe
old
not
times. It's just the opposite way around.
We're usually on the other side during the siege.
I can't stop this feeling coming over my head. I'm not dead.
Yeah, now's the time to do the Happy You're Alive dance.
However, it seems like, although that particular pack seemed willing to try and persuade the others to leave the Nagaraja.
Oh no, she'll be back once she figures out a new set of cat's paws.
Yeah. I don't know if she will particularly be back, but maybe another. She was working with other individuals.
Well, it was rather personal for her.
He's going to go over to where he stashed the case before the fight. He'll take it out, double check the book.
And Leon's probably actually going to spend some time healing the rest of that nasty knife wound.
Which, actually, now I think about it, the Knight Errant probably should have taken that goddamn grimoire, but I forgot about it at the time, so I guess he did. He's not
when it comes down to it, they said they were taking all of the stuff. You'd already moved that out of the way, but didn't necessarily.
I just remembered it was like, oh yeah, I better get the. Rafat's actually probably just looking at the case and took it going, I suppose you probably should remember to take this.
Istvan will be walking over to Rafat and clapping him heartily on the back. He says, "You always impress me, little man."
Oh, I'm going to have to start getting trading in insularity.
You're always welcome for trading down at the shop.
What do you think of the...
You know what? Next time we have this kind of operation, I will go ahead and get a second opinion and bring in Dr. Claw. Because Dr. Claw is a little bit better with these kind of operations.
We
You did a good job.
Yeah. Towards the end of it, yeah.
No,
even at the beginning, the birds and everything, good job.
That was actually a pretty clever move, especially because I'm pretty sure you took out one of the trucks.
Not to mention, you bought us the time that stopped us from being instantly overwhelmed.
Oh, so it was clever?
Yes, that was clever. You staggered the opponents and gave us time to whittle them down.
Basically,
you turned to brag about?
You turned what could have been a massacre into instead a conga line of death.
My prince, I think it would be fair, and may I suggest, although I'm not the primogen of his clan, I think it would be fair to say that the fledgling known as Dr. Doolittle has done enough this night perhaps to be regarded as a neonate.
Oh, he is most neonate in my eyes.
I can't stop this feeling coming over my head. And you see Dr. Doolittle just freaking dance himself, not dead, not dead. And he just sort of collapses on the cement floor, still with his legs and his arms out, kicking out. I'm not dead, not dead.
It's safe to say everyone here acquitted themselves very well, as Sheriff Salvador has said.
I'd offer everyone some celebratory drinks, but I drank the reserve I had with me.
Oddly enough, I can organize some celebratory drinks. I just need a few needles and some blood packs. For some reason, I've lost most of my appetite for them.
We could move this party over to High Wycombe.
I'm going to need to roll for the fat to see if he knows what
I'm referencing.
No, he doesn't get it. It's not a Sabbat. It's a Sabbat. It's not as fat. If you ask her fat, even with Formagul and stuff, it's like, doesn't have a fucking clue what they did to you.
All you know is, Salvador's lost a bit of his taste for the blood for the moment. Might as well be fucking licking it off the floors about now.
Well,
Ah,
and Leon's just gonna kind of look around at the piles of ash, where the shovel heads were. It's like, what a waste.
well, we're going to have to go through their loose clothing and bits and pieces, collect the IDs,
Oh, they
clean
already
up the
grabbed all
masquerade.
that. They already, it's like, no, the Sabbat already grabbed all those. I'm assuming.
Yeah, they would grab that stuff too.
We'll have to come up with something, but I think we should be okay. By the way, I think we also have this issue that apparently I wasn't expecting to see it, but why do we have two groups of ghosts tearing themselves apart?
Oh well, one group is from the Nagaraja and the Giovanni that they hired. The other group is from Abdul Fattah.
That took a little while after he left the place for those two to stop fighting.
Yeah. As far as I can tell, there have been a number of ghosts in the city, and they're trying to track down where Abdul Fattah is staying.
Rafat's gonna come back with some cleaning materials from the boot of the car and using some ammonia-based cleaning materials and starts cleaning up the vast quantities of blood. Starting in the area he was. Never leave your blood lying around. Never leave your blood lying around.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. In fact, I might rent most of this warehouse. Other people store stuff here as well. You might want to get to it.
I was hoping to discuss with you some of the new things, but so Sheriff, what do you actually? He'll look towards Isfahan as well. What do you think of the new enchantment I can do?
Oh, it is very good. Istvan has not seen anything of its like.
Particularly potent. I'm not keen on having large quantities of them floating around. But,
Really? I was about to say I'll take a dozen.
them one or two at a time. So yourself, obviously, is a different. The sheriff, we can come to some arrangements.
Yeah, that was especially handy, especially with Snake Boy.
Yeah, we come to arrangement if I help out.
It's a trivial boon. However, I will say for any one person, aside from the sheriff, for example, I won't be enchanting multiple weapons. I don't. If there's one, people can keep an eye on it. If you've got multiple ones, it could get misplaced or stolen.
Yes.
That's one was struck.
And of course, they have a great potential to break the masquerade, so if you do have one of these, be wise in its use.
Right, well, gentlemen, you all know the... What's the word for it? The kerfuffle, the port of call, that basically everyone needs to get this place spick and span for masquerade purposes. Let's
Yes.
get to work.
Sure,
And,
sure. Dr. Lil will go ahead and grab a brush, grab a broom, grab some bleach, grab some ammonia, not mix them because that would be terrible, but he'll go on his hands and knees and start cleaning shit up. Yay!
As you're cleaning, Rafat will go, I'm currently learning a ritual that will clean up all the blood, but I haven't... It's quite tricky, actually.
oh, wow. I think I speak for us all when I say we look forward to when you've mastered it.
Yeah, let me know when you do.
No, I'm hoping
Istvan
to...
doesn't know. Istvan likes the camaraderie of cleaning together. He's pushing a push broom around.
Massive fight with Sabbat. After party, cleaning shit up.
Wait, they took all the actual corpses, didn't they? So at least we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Actually, they took most of the ash as well.
Oh, good.
I think we can
They
finish this.
take all the vans.
No, they left the two completely fucked up vans out. Because those won't drive. They got crashed properly.
No, they'll be deconstructed later.
Yeah. It is late, so I'm going to say that
Game.
Rafat and Leon Harris have some constructive domination force stories to tell the police.
Yep.
This matter is being handled by
Firecrackers.
top men.
No, it's not being handled by top men. No, that wasn't a fully automatic shotgun. That was firecrackers. Totally firecrackers.